I play, hopefully, like some combination of smiling hippopotami and arming homeless people. My name is Tom Morello. I'm a guitar player with many rock units through the years. Rage Against the Machine, Audioslave, and tonight, playing with Ex-Ambassadors. I've been using the same gear for about 28 years. This guitar, it was a guitar that I originally spent a lot of money to have professionally honed, and it stunk. It was the worst piece of crap that any guitar player has ever played. And so through the years, I dismantled it, and it's had about 10 necks on it. The only thing remaining from that initial piece of crap is the body of the guitar and the hippos. I settled on the final version of it sometime around 1990, and it stayed the same since. Well, I would say that 0% is gear. My take on gear is it does not matter at all, ever, in any circumstance. It doesn't. And that creating music with whatever wires and piece of wood you have, it's a creative and an intellectual and an emotional exercise. You know, as you're a guitar player, you may be prone to wanting gear and thinking about gear. People are all like, oh, what strings to use? It couldn't matter less. I just stopped, I'm done with that. I'm not gonna worry about gear anymore, I'm gonna worry about music. So I was sort of chasing this elusive tone, and finally one day, I gave up. I spent a couple of hours at rehearsal. I marked the settings on my amp. I got it as good as I could. I finally stopped tinkering with the Frankenstein guitar that I had. This is the tone I have, so what are the songs that I'm gonna make with this? Rage Against the Machine this is some, 8 years ago. We were rehearsing for a South American tour. All of our gear had already gone to South America, so we were playing on all rental gear, and we sounded horrible. And like we said, I was like, wow, are we really gear dependent? And then it dawned on me, no. If we had had this gear that we sound bad on today, we would have written different songs that sound great on this gear. We had that gear, so we wrote songs that sound great on that gear. After having said all this stuff about how gear doesn't matter, let me make it very, very clear. This is not an endorsement of any product, but what I do use is a Marshall, a JCM 800, 50-watt channel switching head. It's a 2205 head. That's just the amp that, and the reason why I have that amp is my gear got stolen out of my van, and I was recording a demo the next weekend. I went to a music shop and they had 2 amp heads. That was one of them. It's the one I picked. It's the only one that I've been using ever since. Pedal board, there's a Crybaby wah-wah pedal. There's an original Digitech whammy pedal. And there's 2 delay pedals just because they have different settings. I don't have to crouch down and change them. An EQ pedal, which I only use for boost to go to 11 on the solos. And a Phase 90 pedal that I just don't use, but it's occupied that space. It has like rent control. It's just in there and I can't get it out. I'm Tom Morello. I'm here to tell all you gearheads, I'm sorry, but gear doesn't matter.